Okay, good morning everyone. Today I just want to tell you a book. The title of that book is Animal Farm. The writer is George Orwell. You can see this. I read this book just in a day, just in one night, and this morning, of course, I just done it with it. And I try to write down what I get from this book because this book is, I think, it's very like everyone can read that, even you have a you have no good cognitive in your brain. Sorry. So this book is explaining about a government system. It's like allegory about government system. In the first, there is an, we can say it, an animal farm. There is an farm have so much animal like pig, horse, cow, sheep, duck, even mouse, and anything else about that. Bird. They have a man who take care of them because it's a farm. His name is Jones. And in that story, every animal want an independency of their life. They wanna do everything in their own, in their own way, because they realize that everything what they have, just a human, that man, the Jones, man's who called John, just take it everything. He take everything, like the chicken, he take the eggs, cow, he take the milk and the meat, pig, they take the meat, so everything. So human just doing something without make something. They will take it, human always take it. And yeah, of course the animal want independency. They want to be something that have never exist in the world. Like, yeah, we know the animal will die soon, but they don't want it. So the animal is prepared for a war to human. They wanna conquer Mr. Jones. And the second segment, they just do the war to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones have some people on their side, so they take a war and the animal win. And Mr. John and their family and their people just run out from his farm, from his house, and animal take it. Animal take everything. Wait. So with that, no animal have no slaving anymore, and they have a new leader. His name is Napoleon and Snowball. Napoleon and Snowball. But some of animal was asking about, is the independency, is that something that we need? They were still confused about that. They really still confused, still not sure about independency. So in that case, we can call it about, there is a capitalism that disappear from them. So in the first, they are still confused and anything about that, but they make it to be a communism, or we can call it what? Yes, communism. That make everything is a one. They are Stara. Snowball and Napoleon make every animal is equivalent. They make a new jargon. Wait. They make a new slogan, and yeah. So, but beside of that, communism there's a new capitalism growing with a slow pace, because in that farm, the pig is the most, what, the high tier of the animal, because they're smart, they are beautiful, and they said about that. A pig have a different allocation for they eat, and the pig always take an apple and a milk to themselves, because they said pig most the animal that must have a big work on their farm, and with a reason to make it Mr. John's diet, make Mr. John disappear, and yes, like that. That's the reason. So almost animal, and they are not quite smart, exclude of the pig because they are smart. Just say yes about that. And someday when they are have independency, when they are take the farm lonely together and feel like, yeah, he just get a freedom, a human would like to take it back. But there is some scratch from that war, but animal win again. They win the war. In the next segment, there's a dualism. It means like a two sun in the one world. So they should choose one. The one is Napoleon, the pig. The pig like we know first, and Snowball. The Napoleon is just one dictatorship. It feels like when I wrote in the first, like Napoleon has nothing to do with it. Like, yeah, he is a good pig and anything else about that. And the second is Snowball. Snowball have a good idea about the future of that farm, but Napoleon don't like it, because what? Napoleon like money, capitalism. That's it. So when Snowball gave a new idea about what the future, what will happen in the future, what will they do, what will farm do in the future, Napoleon don't like it. And when there's an animal, they are going to want rabat, or we can't say that, like discussion with all animal. Napoleon just have a dog in his side, and they just like wanna eat, wanna fight too with Snowball, and of course Snowball just run off that, and they are disappear from that farm. So it will start the dictatorship of the Napoleon. Okay, Napoleon make a new rules, make a new doctrine, make a new dogma, and they said Napoleon is always right. Napoleon is have never doing wrong. So there's an black sheep to do kambing hitam, and there's arbitrariness, or we can call it despotism, when a government doing anything, but the reason is because just from themselves. That really fucked me up. And in that phase, every opposition is that every animal that have doing different, have a different philosophy, have a different idealism will die in that place. God damn. But before that, I have I forget to tell you that in the first, almost the animal have rules that have a several rules, like don't kill the animal, just kill people, or yes, don't use every human facility to for them. But yes, the pictures make it different, have new rules, like I said before, just because for pig reason, because the pig is the most good, the best animal in that farm, because of they smart. So with that opposition that, and there is so much death in that farm, there is so much animal that confused about that. They are scared, they are don't know what to do, so they are just doing something that usually do. Because I don't even see the difference between when the farm is walked by Jones and when the farm walked by the big, or we call it Napoleon. Because almost animal like horse, cow, sheep, and anything like that, just doing all the work. The badly, the worst is they're doing it harder. Okay, but just different. They have a new doctrine, have a philosophy of life, and they feel like they are happy with that. But I don't think so, because one of pick just make them thinking about, yes, what everything that they do is a good thing, if is a, yes, it's a lie. They say life is about hard work, and sorry, a happiness is about hard work. Yes, they said about that. That make a that doctrine from every animal that work on that farm, exclude the pig and dog, because dog is their security, and the pig is like the government, they make a rule. So an wait,
Arbitrariness.
arbitrariness just explains in that farm. The rules they make because of their own, because of the reason, because themselves, and anything like that. So the next segment 9, there's wait, there's a sacrifice from the animal to doing work and diet, but there's a high capitalism method in there just do with the pig just make an animal who just gonna die because of their age. They said to the other animal they will send to a hospital, an animal hospital, but for the real they just send them to the butcher, pemotong, to take the meat, take anything from that animal. So there's so really confused between animal, because they say that, yeah, they're saying the horse to the butcher, hell yeah. And now the pig just take an advantage for everything, and another animal just have a little, very little wait very little right. We always said human right, so this is animal right. Yes, that's it. It's just get a little eat, or yes, anything like that. And like what I said before, the pig just make a doctrine like happiness is, the great happiness is about hard work, and wait. The great happiness is about hard work and simple life. So that's the doctrine what the pig made from the animal. So of course that make animal just life as usual, like when they with Mr. Jones. Napoleon is just to an authority of Napoleon. They make everything from themselves. In the last segment, they are they just have a relationship with with people. And besides of that, in the first discussion of the animal, they are don't like people, and they say they will kill people. Everything would happen, they wanna take it all. But the big Napoleon side just wanna take an advantage for everything. It's called capitalism. So this capitalism to be a dictatority and authoritarianism. I don't know in the English show. Yes, capitalism in that. Because they're doing anything for themselves. Because the pig is the most highest, the highest caste, the highest animal in that farm. So the farm, before the farm have a different name. It's called like manor farm to be a animal farm, and it with the revision again, edited again by the Napoleon to be manor farm again. Of course, with a different farmer, with the different people will leader it. Of course, in this case, not people, but the pig. Yes, the Napoleon. So this story is, in conclusion, this story is talking about system government. Wait, about a condition that want independency, but they are confused about that. And in that phase, there are always someone who try to take an advantage on TSU of S with kekosongan. From the emptiness. So yes, that's it. So there's the capitalism first, and they don't agree about that, and communism and capitalism again with that big. Hell yeah, this story is very very good, but the worst is I just read just for a day, so I not like really not make it very very to my heart, to my brain, so I just read it and explain to this video just so I can see it again in the future. Okay, thank you. This story we should know about what government do now, and this is was happened before in Indonesia, like in 1998. Yeah, there's a monetary crisis because this case everything what they do, of course, in this day our president before just do anything what makes him have an advantage from that, like they made a new rules about the age for the president, so they changed it because his brother is have a big hand on the law system in the Indonesia. So yeah, his child be president in the next period. That's the example of this story. Good, thank you. Wassalamualaikum.